Hi guys, Cliff here. I'm out in the shed and I'm making quite good progress actually on the undercarriage. As you can see there, I've got the two bits bent up, got my axle in holding it all together, and I'm just winding the copper. Couldn't find any fuse wire, so I'm using copper from electrical cable, you know. Hopefully that will flood with solder. I've kept everything as clean as I can. Right, the axle has to bounce up and down in that slot, gives it some suspension. I'm going to heat it up and feed it in, not forgetting of course the flux. Flux is what makes the solder flow, and you can't put enough flux on. How's that looking? It's looking lovely and bright. I haven't set fire to the peg, so it's let's stop there, examine it. It's not too bad. Feels like it's stuck.
Right, morning chaps. It occurred to me last night after doing that soldering that there's an extra little bit of binding and soldering to do, which I missed on the plan, so I'm going to do that right now. As usual, cleanliness is everything with soldering. And I've just bound it up that side with a bit of wire. So I didn't look like I needed as much heat as I thought I needed. That looks nice and bright. So as you can see, there's a slot in it. That slot, the axle goes through there, and a rubber band or bungee holds that down, but as it bounces up and down, so I've got a little bit of suspension in the axle. It's taking shape. I'll trim these rubber band hooks down slightly and clean the rest up. The undercarriage is sprung with a rubber band which goes over here, so a band either side. When it lands, it's got a little bit of give like that. It's to stop that splaying forward. It's a piece of hardwood which glues on there like that, so come back a bit. It's all sprung on the axle, it's sprung on the front there, and this secures the front leading edge of it. Guys, I am very happy with the way that's gone in. Look, that's how happy I am. That's gone in well. So I'm gonna epoxy that on the front, then I can get on with the painting and make the undercarriage struts up. So thanks for looking in. I'll speak to you in a minute. Right, I'm going to give the wings another coat. Following the success of using a sponge on the wings to give it this lovely realistic look, it doesn't look like it's been painted. I'm actually going to give it the second coat. I was quite successful using the brush, so I'm going to use the brush. I used the brush on the fuselage, so it's a very fine bristled brush, lots of bristles.
Let's just pop this one round into the conservatory to dry. Seen worse, seen better. The guy's just painting in the blue, just masked off the back, the blue stripe. So we'll see how that comes out. Gorgeous colour that, I've got to say. Right guys, just masked up the fin and rudder. I'm just applying a bit of blue. It's only eyeballed up the masking tape because it doesn't need to be any better than brush painted for that true scale effect. Guys, I'm just removing the masking tape. Quite pleased with this section here. Looking pretty sharp, I've got to say. Here's another coat. The red went on really well actually, so let's have it off. There we are. How's that looking? It's only the effect I want to get. Anyway, I'm not, so it's not a beautiful scale model. Bind it to the paintwork. Go over the top. Let's just run this around. It's worth doing these details even though they're only painted on. It makes a big difference to the model. Start over here. Hopefully it didn't bleed that bit. Nope, that's fine. Coming on, chaps, coming on. Guys, I'm just finishing off painting the top wing and bottom wing. Bring you out here a minute. It's a good place to pop you. Pardon me. So I've just got the second half of the top wing to finish. Actually, second half of the bottom wing to finish. There you go, guys. Like and subscribe. It's a big fun. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys. Here we are again, and I'm going to peel off that last bit of masking tape. Let's see if it actually comes off clean. Here we go. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Little flaw there, but not too bad. Okay. Well, I've got to say it's crude, but then, you know, hey, got to put a red dot in the middle. I said I'm going to use this as a template. Can I get it in the middle? There's the hole, because it's damaged on one side, you see, so I was just avoiding going on that side, which I've done. If if I don't want it to creep under, which it might do. Been a couple minutes, I'm going to have a go at pulling off that sticker, and we'll have a look at the final result. May have bled under this one, we'll see. It didn't. News. It's not bad, I suppose, for something that's only sort of 6 centimeters across, but I think for the other side I might just try painting it by hand, and if it doesn't go too well I'll just paint over it with green and have another go. But if I stand back a bit, I mean, definitely, I mean, it looks the part, no doubt about that. Let's bend you up a little bit. I think you'll agree it looks the part. Bit of colour makes all the difference. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright guys, I'm pleased with that. I'm going to pencil it on the other side. I'm going to try brush painting it. Right guys, thank you very much. Like and subscribe. Ring the little bell if you want. There's a Spitfire logo in the corner for the subscribe. Keep up to speed with all my adventures in the model aeroplane world. Cheers. Morning chaps. I've made a start, or making a start, on the roundels for the top wing. They're going to be quite large, 8-inch diameter. So I'm going to be, I've drawn 2 circles on the wings with a protractor. I've drawn 2 circles on the wing with a compass, and I'll tilt you down. I've got fog tape, which is very fine compared to masking tape, and I'm just stripping it up into finer strips so as I can go around the edge of the circle without kinks. So I've just stuck a bit of masking tape in the centre of the wing to put the compass point to. It's on the rib anyway, but I didn't want it slipping off. Drawn a paper circle, a pencil circle around, and so now I can see if I've cut this fine enough to allow me to follow the circle around. So it's just a matter of following the pencil line around. There we have it. There's the first circle. So now I've put a pencil line on the inside. First circle is going to be blue. Put a pencil line on the inside, just so as I know how far to go roughly. I can start just to taper it out a little bit, because the inner circle's white, followed by the red one, of course. So I'm just going to put a bit of blue paint on here, Oxford blue. Let's see how we get on. This paint holds loads, the brush rather holds loads of paint, so you can get around quite a long way in one go. Let's just smooth out a bit. Quite like the, I'm not gonna, just gonna go round in one. Needs a bit more now. Inside. Right, just smooth that out a bit. As long as I've gone on over the inner line, I think I have. Just gonna taper that edge slightly. There we are, guys. There's the blue on.
let that dry. I'll put the pencil line back on and we'll put the white on. So I'll do the other side, we'll come back when it's dry. It's a pretty easy process really, isn't it? See you in a minute. Right, you ready? Here we go. Beautiful. A little bit of pencil line showing there. A tiny little bit there. Nothing to worry about. So let's just pop this next circle on for painting. So there we are, guys. I've painted the white, so we'll let that dry and then I'll do the red. Thanks for looking in. Here we go then, guys. The icing on the cake. Okay guys, that'll do. We'll take the tape off when it's dried. It's dried. Oh, it's not quite dry. It doesn't need another coat though, so let's peel it off. Can you see? If it's bled, I can touch it in. So far so good. No, look at that. Woohoo! That's not bad. There's an edge up there. I'm just going to lick my fingers, see if I can pat it down before it goes rock hard. Right, I've licked my finger, that's okay. That's not too bad, is it? Okay guys, thanks for watching. Still got to do the lacquering of the whole fuselage and make the wheels when the tyres come. But we're slowly getting there, so I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks. Like and subscribe.